Welcome everybody back to the channel, and we're going to try something a bit different tonight. We're going to do a top water challenge for perch, and I've got with me tonight none other than Mr Moir. Where is he? There he is, from FFS Lures. And what we're going to do, we're going to try some different types of top waters and see what happens. So I'm going to use what I would call more commercial type lures, and Tom's going to use his FFS products. So Tom, what are you going to go with?
Well, I've got some flukes, 75 and 100 mil. I've got some frogs, and I've got two other baits that are not really seen as top water, but hopefully we'll open the box and throw a few curveballs out there.
Okay, so follow us with our evening's entertainment. Hopefully we'll get one or two really big perch. I'm hoping for one over £3 tonight. So we'll get the chest cams on and just see what happens. So see you in a bit down the river. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. Didn't want to really net him. That's all right. No. They nailed it though.
Oh! Good fish. Yeah.
Yeah, really small ones, but they want it a bit harder to get them going. Got a little nest of them.
Well, I've been pushed out at 14.
Hey! Oh, that's just the size that we're getting.
Not seen much on surface at all. Full bow wave. There we go. Oh,
You got him?
no. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Still coming. Still coming. There it is. Oh, missed it again. Bow waving. There's a little one. Did you see the bow wave?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope that caught it on the camera. That's quite cool. That's the first bow wave to tap.
First follow.
Sorry?
The first.
Oh, Andrew. Yay! Yeah, that's all right.
Not huge, but
What is that?
confidence boost. That's for sure. it's pretty much the size of the bait.
I keep getting a weed somehow. Got weed on again. And if you give it too much action, it hooks up on itself. I think we'll catch a pigeon as well if we're lucky. Oh. It's that small it can't take it. Desperate to have a go.
Oh, wind took that one, sorry about that. I just thought you might be catching fish over there.
No. Oh. It hit and missed it again, and it's messed me up. Got tangled. They are micro perch. You can see where it's shallow, can't you? They're probably just sitting off that shallow bar. I think it's time to get a lunker. Again.
Changed up a little bit. More gentle on the... But again, same sort of size as the lure.
Trying to hit that while the rod's down.
Yeah.
Trying to get a sweet hook there.
Oh.
Was that another?
Yeah. I think I've got the same micro perch after this. He just doesn't want to take it. Yep. Not quite having it. Oh look, I'm going to burgle your swim.
Another one.
Okay.
You got it.
This was the one, I think that was a... Look at it. That is probably just a tad bigger than the lure. Oh dear, right, let's return this round here. Right, be free. Go back, my friend. Oh, he's off. Okay. Should have tied a loop, not really. Oh well. This will work. Okay, so we've probably spent the first hour chomping through a few of these swims, and Oh. That's a bigger slide.
That's better.
Yeah. And the only fish we managed to encounter were ickle ones, but just as I was talking to the camera,
Chub.
got a chub. Chub on a. We just don't really like to use a landing net because of the hooks. There you go. So just as I was talking to Tom and you guys about that we've only encountered little perch, got a chub about, I don't know, just over a pound and a half. Would you say, Tom?
Yep.
So let's get him back and catch a big perch. You said you thought you had a chub take, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, follow, is it? Or was it just about, no, it's a bow wave. What's that?
Well, is it just about there?
Yeah, yeah. If you look carefully when you're retrieving your lure, you sometimes see the bow wave of a fish pushing water. And I was just talking to Tom there, and I'm convinced I had something following that. It wasn't very big, but something had intentions on it. Oh. I think the light values have just changed. It feels very fishy, whereas even 15 minutes ago it felt a bit crap. But the wind's dropped, the light's starting to go, and it feels more fishy. Tom's in again. Oh, and I had something, have a go at mine as well. There's a little pod from down there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Let me just flick this out, see if I can get one. This is what perch do, little shoals of them. You get swarms. That frog works well, doesn't it? It looks nice.
Just that nice. Yeah, working on my Bassmaster hook set.
Yeah, they're so small, difficult to set the hook.
This isn't catching the big ones, but catching a few. And that's micro frog in Get Bit.
Maybe save that. Cool.
So right at the
Yeah, the first one I've had. Oh, we nearly had double then. Look at these, are so small, they can't even. Oh, right down the rod. Let's try and keep hold of that. So there we go. Look at that. Mental.
just as it comes over that, looks like a ledge. Oh, just noticed that my frog wasn't swimming right, but didn't matter.
Oh, that's a double. Yay, double. Oh, one's back, yeah. A doubler.
There we go. Just as they come up there. There we are. Yeah, have a go. Have a go. It's just as it comes in past those bits of flotsam. That's where that little pod is.
How many of them are down? Oh,
there you go.
there we go.
Better one.
Ish.
When, thing is, when we catch the small ones, we might.
Yeah.
Nice.
The problem is, this feels perfect time to get a real big one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And is there going to be a real big one there?
And gonna get a bite just about now. No. It's a failed
Maybe I scared them off.
retrieve. What did you do? You broke my swim.
Freaking swim on, casting into it. Also, as well, sometimes if you catch them quick, you activate the whole little pod, don't you? However, I just think
Yeah,
I've completely messed it up for you.
You did.
Oh no, bow wave. Very little one. Let's go. Okay, so what we're doing, we've just been in unknown territory and caught some of those little waspy, perchy things, and the light value's going, so we're trying to get back into the swims where we think the bigger perch are, or the areas, because we've probably got about half an hour of the killing time. So we've sacrificed catching ickle things.
Yep, we're moving off little fish to go find some big fish.
So this is
Could
probably
be a
going
disaster.
to result in a blank.
Probably.
Yeah, but we're going to give it a go. Right, quickly, Tom, just show everybody what you're using.
Okay, so for that little bit there, I went from throwing a 100mm fluke to a little frog, and they just started nailing it. But we were getting follows on the bigger lures, and I just figured, well, I need a bit of fun, need a bit of confidence, need to get in there and get a few fish. So that's a little micro frog in Get Bit. I've got it clipped up so that I can actually change. I've got in my pocket, I've got loads of lures already rigged up, so if I feel that I want to change something else, I'll just change up. And that, I believe, is a size 4 Gerza 310, not the Ellie, so just the Gerza 310 size 4 rigged up.
Okay, at the end we'll go through what we've done, but we need to get fishing because we need a 3-pounder, so let's go. Yeah. Let's go. An abortive take then. Not very big though. I don't know if we're just going to get little ones tonight. I was hoping to show everybody how to do this back at base, but the light's going so quick. So I'm going to show you now. So what I'm doing is something called walking the dog. So it's a floating bait, and what you do is you impart action into the lure by some very short, sharp jerks with the rod tip, and you've got to catch up the slack line with your reel as you're going. Now the secret with these little perch baits is not to be too vicious with it, because otherwise it will turn. You'll get the hooks caught on your line. So I'll show you again. And the wind's got up, typical. So I'm just imparting some movement into the lure, and it will dart from side to side, imitating an injured fish on the surface. It'll pop, do all sorts of things, will rattle, just like that. A bit strange that we've only managed to catch a very small perch. And of course that little chub. That's not what we're after. and I've got a tangle. This is what happens if you're not paying attention and you just give it too much action. The line gets caught around the top treble, so you just got to be wary of that one.
I mean, I can't believe the fish I'm catching on this big fluke, that they're the same size as the ones I was catching on the frog.
I think they're just honed in bait source, aren't they?
Yeah. But I mean, it just wasn't... I sort of shy away from fishing this big for perch, but actually it folds lovely. If they want it, they want it. Yep. It's only because I've got such a light action rod up these high banks. Yeah. Oh, there we go. No monster, but that's what it was.
Right, we're back in the van. It's only about 9 o'clock, but it's absolutely pitch black outside. So we gave it till last knock-ins, and all we could catch were those really little waspy type perch, which was really disappointing because I thought we might get a bigger one out, like a £3 pluser, but it didn't happen. And I blame Tom.
That's what I do.
It's all Tom's fault. In all seriousness, seriousness though, Tom. Seriousness though, Tom. We've been out too long. What did you make of that? First time you've been to this venue?
It was a nice venue. It was there's potential just to unlock it, and it was nice to not blank. So fishing a new venue and sticking with a game plan of top water, it was nice not to blank. You know, even it gave me more confidence in the 100 fluke. So having fish this, you know, twice the size as the bait, actually taking it, getting hooked fair and square. Yeah, I'm going to fish 100 much more, so that was good. And then the little micro frog just found that small pod of perch in that one swim, and in that one area, and then just coming up over the edge, smashing it every time. So lots of fun, no big ones, but lots of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think it shows that you're not to be scared to go quite big on top waters, because you want to cause a bit of commotion to get their interest, don't you? And yeah. I'm sure the bigger ones, well, I know the bigger ones would absolutely melt it. It was one of those days with a northerly wind, and it just felt like, I'm not making excuses, but it's never great, is it? And it was just, and we had bright sunshine until the light started to go, and it was like, we had a half-hour window when everything started to move, but I think we were just in a place where there was just basically lots of little ones, and if we'd have been on the bigger ones, we might have had a chance with one or two of them, but we need to have another go.
Yes, be back. We get back again.
So, guys, if we have chance to have another go, you might not even see this clip, because we might be going, hey, we had some bigger ones. But yeah, so that was top water fishing. I was using, for anyone who's interested, it was an Ilex moccasin top water lure, used for bass fishing a lot of the time, and walking the dog style. I just kept that one on all the time, and as you saw, it kind of got some very nice responses, but they were all very small fish. And Tom was experimenting with his FFS lures. I'll put a link in the description to Tom's website. He makes bespoke lures, perfect for BFS fishing, and I would call finesse perch fishing.
Yeah, up to 5 grams. So that 100mm fluke I was using today is about 5 grams on the nose, so casts like a bullet, and everything else is smaller.
Cool. And so guys, take a look at that website. And before we go, you've got like a misty thing going above your head here.
It's my halo.
I don't know if I was going to say, I don't know if it's my lens of my camera or whether you are saintly. Let's go for the latter.
Let's go for saintly.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. And it's not all about catching big fish all the time. See you later.
See you later, guys.